Previously on the first ever Celebrity Big Brother.
Come on in.
11 celebrities began the battle for $250,000.
Meta World Peace is in the house with me. Oh, I was losing my mind, dude.
Among them, the rock star, the housewife, the NBA champion, the movie star, the UFC legend, and Omarosa. Shannon and Omarosa quickly spearheaded a woman's alliance.
Seriously, for the first time in like Big Brother history, women should work together.
Yes,
so we did.
First, they recruited Marissa and Ariadna.
As girls, I think we really should try to stick together.
Oh my God, am I teaming up with Omarosa? This is totally insane. But I would rather team up with her than have her against me.
Then Shannon reeled in Brandy and Keisha.
Right now we have the numbers of 6 of us.
You got a bro code?
Ross, you're up, bro.
I need a hair code.
Fueled by champagne, Brandy was big-time rude to James.
We had to gear towards 4 different
Okay,
voices.
so back to the lesson. I don't like Pretty Boy.
Could she be more rude to me?
He annoys me already.
So the teen idol put the real housewife in his sights.
If I get HOH, makes it easy.
I want to win the first head of household because not only will I be safe, I get to nominate 2 people for eviction. And I think one of them would be Brandy.
With the most coveted award in Big Brother up for grabs,
Welcome to your very first head of household competition.
the celebrities battled it out to be the star of the night.
Glute power.
With it coming down to James and Shannon,
Uh-oh, he's shaking.
the former boy band member tried to strike up a deal.
If I win this one and you don't, you're definitely not getting put up. You're killing
Are
us.
you making deals?
But Omarosa shut him down.
You're the one that's moving. She's solid. You can't deal make when you're adjusting.
And in the end, it was Shannon who tasted a victory sweeter than warm apple
Come on,
pie.
James. Congratulations, Shannon.
Way to go. Good job.
You are the first head of household of Celebrity Big Brother.
Before going into the house, Julie told them to grab some swag.
You'll notice the table by the door holding 11 Big Brother gift bags.
And then revealed their gift bags could unleash a new power.
Some of you are holding bags that contain the latest Big Brother swag, but others are holding bags that contain a new power. The recast power allows you to overthrow the current HOH and take over the role of head of household.
Whoa!
How does it all work? You'll find out soon enough.
Without knowing the contents of their bags, the house guests learned more about the recast power.
The first house guest to enter the diary room and declare that they want to open their gift bag will get to open it and reveal what's inside at the next nomination ceremony. If your gift bag contains the power to recast the head of household, you'll immediately take over the role of HOH, and you must make your nominations on the spot.
Looking to strengthen their ranks, Shannon recruited Ross.
I think bringing Ross in with the girls could be really good because he would be a spy for us.
While the rest of the guys began to realize they were seriously outnumbered.
They are emasculating all of us. It's gonna be 2 of us on the block sitting here at this table.
With her alliance targeting James,
If I don't take this opportunity to get him out of the house now, I may never have this chance again.
Shannon gave the guys a false sense of security so they wouldn't open their gift bags.
I will promise to keep you safe. I ask that for that you don't open the bag this week. Nobody's planning on opening the gift bag combination.
I also don't want to wear a stupid costume.
But when the time came, Chuck threw his hat in the ring.
I'm playing for the long game, and I could really use the recast right now. The bag's a risk, but I'm a go hard or go home kind of guy.
Hoping to keep Chuck from getting the power, Ross and the ladies followed suit.
Red alert! Since Chuck is going in, the girls and I have to line up to use our bags.
So a random draw determined who would get to open their bag.
Anyone who declared they want to open their bag also drew a colored chip.
It's red.
I'll now draw a colored chip, and if I reveal your color, you will earn the right to open your gift bag at the nomination ceremony. Orange.
At At the nomination ceremony, the gift bag opener was revealed,
I've earned my right to open my gift bag at this nomination ceremony.
making Keisha the new head of household.
Recast.
And Rudy put on her big girl pants for her nominations.
I've nominated you, James, and you, Chuck, simply because you are two of the best in the house.
Omarosa and Keisha formed a side alliance.
I want to talk to you about doing a separate BGM.
I know what that is, and I'm down.
BGM means Black Girl Magic.
With the power of veto on the line, Shannon spelled her way to victory.
Shannon, you have won the power of veto.
Who has all the power? We do, the ladies.
Omarosa and Keisha wanted the veto used to save Chuck,
What if we took Chuck down and put Mark up instead?
leaving the rest of the alliance questioning their logic.
Somebody explained to me why taking Chuck off the block and putting Mark up, if you're going to send James home, makes any sense.
I just feel like using it is scary. It scares me because it calls attention to you, and to be quite honest, you have a lot of attention.
So at the veto meeting, Shannon stuck to her guns.
I have decided not to use the power of veto.
After Omarosa made Shannon suspicious about Chuck and Keisha,
I think she already talked to Chuck. She did talk to him.
That, to me, that means she made a deal with him.
Shannon proposed blindsiding Keisha and Omarosa at the eviction.
There's such a big part of me now that wants to just...
And she soon got the other alliance members on board.
I think we're getting played, and we're stupid if we don't swap our vote.
In the end, I don't want to look back and have not made this move that could potentially mean everything for my game.
At the live eviction, nearly the entire house forced Chuck to tap out.
By a vote of 7-1, Chuck, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Leaving Keisha and Omarosa stunned.
As God is my witness, I voted for James.
Pretty much the entire alliance flipped. So the only person I have any ounce of trust in is Omarosa.
After Omarosa confronted Shannon about the betrayal,
I'm telling you right now, you look like a horrible bitchy chick.
I know my alliance with Omarosa is over, so if I come clean with the group now, hopefully it actually win me some points.
Shannon decided to do damage control.
Omarosa came to me day one and said, work together.
This does not surprise me one bit from Shannon. Shannon is playing this game hard.
With the head of household on the line in the first ever Celebrity Bowl Arena,
Oh my gosh.
Omarosa was eliminated and then suffered an asthma attack,
Medic.
leaving Ross to pull off the greatest upset in Bowl Arena history.
Congratulations, Ross. You are the new head of household.
I just want HOH. I'm so excited.
With the intern in charge, his targets were clear.
I have to go after Keisha and Omarosa because they're the two left from the old alliance. They're the two gunning for me.
But with Omarosa missing, he needed a backup plan.
She's gonna come back tonight.
I hope so.
If my number one target is MIA, I don't know what to do.
With Shannon and James becoming allies, Ross considered possible new targets.
If you were to break up anybody in this house right now, who would it be?
James and Shannon are the strongest players in this game. I just have to decide what best serves me.
After the house guests got some good news.
Omarosa has been taken to the hospital to be treated for an asthma attack. She's recovering and will be returning to the house prior to the nomination ceremony.
Omarosa made her triumphant return to the game.
We were able to get it, my asthma under control.
At the nomination ceremony, Ross went with his original targets.
I've nominated you, Omarosa, and you, Keisha. I don't think it's a big surprise.
But he teased a possible backdoor in the works.
I had to make the move for the house and for my game. But if Keisha or Omarosa wins the veto, there might be an even bigger move to make.
But Ariadna and Brandy saw a backdoor opportunity.
If Keisha wins a veto and he backdoor Shannon,
So they pitched Ross their big plan.
One of us has to get the veto, and we have to backdoor Shannon.
Brandy brings up the idea of backdooring Shannon to me. I've already been thinking of it. My fear is that next week, when I'm sitting outside this house talking to Julie Chen, it will be Shannon who sent me there because I didn't have the balls to make the move now.
After Ross got Marissa and Mark on board,
We are just playing our game. What we have been since day one.
it seemed the perfect backdoor was about to unfold.
I have all the votes lined up to backdoor Shannon. It's just such a big move. I don't know if I can do it.
At the live veto competition, Marissa upstaged her Tony win.
Congratulations, Marissa. You have won the power of veto.
But Keisha surprisingly begged to be the one sent home.
I need you to understand the severity of this. This isn't me trying to renege on my word. This isn't me trying to keep my word. This is for real.
So Marissa backed out of the back door.
I have decided not to use the veto.
Before the live eviction, Keisha gave an emotional plea.
The truth of the matter is my breast milk has continued to deplete since I've been here. And there's nothing more important than my baby. So I apologize, but please use whatever ounce of compassion you have to send me home.
And then pumped some shade at Shannon.
And James, I did the dirty work of Shannon. Know that this is not an alliance.
When the votes were revealed,
By a vote of 7-0, Keisha, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
the House granted Keisha's wish. Shannon and James remained clueless that they were in trouble.
My whole goal is to work together with us four to do the Final Four.
James and Shannon think that Marissa and I are still working with them. I need to make sure that James and Shannon never find out about this secret plan to backdoor Shannon until Shannon's walking out that door.
But Omarosa knew she was no longer public enemy number one.
I've been told Shannon is the target. Oh, I would love to be the one to take the shot.
At the head of household competition, everyone was gunning for Shannon.
Shannon is in the lead, so it is like all hands on deck.
And it was Ariadna who took the crown.
Ready?
Yes, I won the HH competition.
With Shannon the clear target.
I'd rather have Shannon going.
I know exactly what I have to do, and it's to send Shannon home first.
The house guests began giving her the cold shoulder.
I'm a huge Big Brother fan, and I know what it means when people aren't looking you in the eye or talking to you.
And Shannon sensed her days were numbered.
Yeah, I got my answer. I'm done. I'm going up. It's pretty obvious.
Before the nomination ceremony, all hell broke loose.
She's lying about what I didn't say about her.
Welcome to the game, everyone.
Campaigning while I'm literally in the hospital?
No, I didn't campaign anything.
But it didn't change the inevitable.
I have nominated you, James, and you, Shannon. This is nothing personal. You guys are the biggest competitors in the house, and I admire you so much, and this is my decision.
The delicious helping of power on the menu,
My shoes are coming up.
James ordered up a victory.
Come on, baby.
Woo! 6 minutes and 24 seconds.
As much as I would love to save Shannon, I'd love to save myself more. This is going to me.
Needing a replacement nominee, the alliance of Ross, Marissa, Brandy, and Ariadna weighed their options.
You could put Mark up.
He's gonna hate us. Omarosa's used to being on the block. It's not gonna change her at all.
Now I need to figure out who to put right next to Shannon. I just hope whoever I put up won't go after me next.
At the veto meeting,
I have decided to use the power of veto on myself.
Ari made Mark fly onto the block.
My replacement nominee is Mark.
At the live eviction, Shannon's fate seemed clear.
In just moments, your housemates will be casting their votes to evict live.
For me to stay, I need a miracle.
And despite a hinky vote from Brandy,
I vote to evict Mark.
the house still said goodbye, Miss American Pie.
By a vote of 5-1, Shannon, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
At the head of household competition, the house guests were on the edge of their seats.
Oh, are you serious? Wow, this is gonna be fun.
And Julie gave them an extra incentive to hang on.
You're all wondering when you get to taste slop. Well, the first 3 house guests to drop during this competition will get that privilege.
Just don't be the first.
I'm first.
And it all came down to James and Lady O.
She looks more solid than I do, I'm not gonna lie.
So Omarosa threw out a deal.
If you drop, I'll keep you safe. I won't even backdoor you.
Don't take it. You promise that?
On the word of God.
And James gave her the big-time win.
Congratulations, Omarosa. You are the new head of household.
It's time to shake up this house.
Brandy confessed her sins to her allies.
I was always true to this for.
Me too. Me too. I gave up for Marco.
Leaving Ari, Ross, and Marissa feeling betrayed.
I don't know about you, but I cannot trust her anymore.
Brandy unfortunately lost some trust with the group, so it could possibly be Brandy's time to go.
Omarosa set her sights on taking out Ross.
Ross is my target, plain and simple.
So she made deals with the other men to secure their loyalties.
I keep you off the block. Can I get 1 week from you? You win HOH, can you keep me off block?
You got it.
If you support me, I'll never put you up.
I got you. So you, Mark, Meta, and myself as a Final Four. So unexpected.
Now I need to figure out how to move forward in this. I think it might be working with Omarosa. Who would have thunk it?
But she continued to string the women along.
So what can we do, ladies, to get just to the Final Four?
After Brandy told Omarosa about the vote,
It wasn't going to, and then I sat there and it just came out of my mouth.
Brandy, what the heck?
it solidified who would join Ross on the block.
I have nominated you, Ross. I've nominated you, Brandy.
But Mark and James wanted to flip and take out Brandy instead.
We have the control over who goes home right now, you and I. Right, so let's not f that up by tipping our hand.
So they considered a new Final Four.
I'm pretty sure that we get Marissa with Ross.
But Marissa could not be wooed.
If I don't have you in this, then I don't have the numbers to feel comfortable doing
Right.
any of this.
I totally see where James is coming from, but then that leaves Ari completely out of the equation and all on her own, and I'm not ready to do that.
At the live veto competition, Ross was the VIP.
Congratulations, Ross! You have won the VIP veto.
After Ross did what any sane person would do,
I am going to use the power veto on myself. All right? Okay.
Omarosa chose a surprising replacement.
I choose to replace him with Meta because Meta wants to leave.
And Meta